Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Another journal update, but really happy with the system, finally, I think. So I'm just going to move it all to the side, and I'm going to start with these two, and I'll start with this one actually. I think it's upside down. So this is the Travelers Company regular cover in black that I got for my wedding anniversary from my wife. It's absolutely stunning, and I've decided that this one holds all my ink swatching stuff. Not knowing that I was getting that, I'd actually purchased this one off AliExpress, and it was kind of considered like a seconds because it had marks on it and stuff. But I was actually really drawn to that. I kind of love that it's used. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but this is just the brown one. It was around $30, I think. So this holds, at the moment, 2 inserts. It's just my journal, Travelers, the lightweight, and it came with 2 inserts. I haven't entirely worked out what I'm going to do, but at the moment it's just got some things in it that I've wanted to work through, but haven't really had another spot. Not entirely fountain pen friendly, this paper, but it's on the thicker side, and it has been okay. So that's what is in this one at the moment. And I think what's going to end up happening is it's going to be journal and some sort of hybrid planner. But I don't think I want a blank insert for that. I would probably want it to be grid. But this is thus far working really, really well. So that's kind of like everyday carry. This is out of here because I've been literally just been using it. So as I said before, this is the Travelers cover, and I have 3 in here. I just haven't put the rubber band in, but I'm going to. But this holds all my ink swatching stuff. This I'm just calling my ink catalog. It's nothing fancy. It is literally just the same type of swatch for every ink sample that I have or have had. Obviously I've missed some because I only just started this, but nothing else. It's not a creative book. It's really just a catalogue or a record. If you want me to go through it, let me know. And then I have my ink swatching book, and these are all the Travelers regular lightweight. So I did 30 inks in here, but I'm not going to do 30 inks in here moving forward. And I'm just this is the more creative. This is ink swatching. When you're seeing an ink swatching video, this is the book that is being used. And I kind of had my currently inked across different books, and I've decided to finally dedicate a whole book to it. So this is currently inked and new pen day pages. That's all that's in here. And kind of inspired by Instagram for kind of every month, I thought maybe I'd try and do something a little bit artistic. So this I've just started. This is July, and July take 2, and then some new pen days. That's what this book's going to be, and I'm really, really happy with this as a setup as well. As I said, the rubber band, I need to just set that one up properly, because I am constantly pulling things in and out of that. I don't mind that they're kind of just sitting in there. I like that it's protected, but also easily accessible. Then we come to this kind of mishmash. You guys have seen this one. It's almost at the end. This has just kind of been my mind dump content planner type of notebook. It's turned into an everything book. I'm almost finished it, and we'll think about where I go next. There you go, wish list. It's been great. I don't have crazy amazing things to say about it. It served its purpose. My pen friend H, who is filling up all my swatching videos at the moment, also sent me some really, really cool notebooks. These were from the Paper Penguin Co. And they're all A6, and then at the back it's written what the paper is. So I have 3 of these going at the moment. This one's private, so I'm not going to show you that one. But I have, this was my pen friend Jane, who's JP Pen Inks on YouTube. You should check her out. She did something the other months ago now, and she just showed she's just doing like a bit of a log and just writing the pens, you know, as it happens. And I just really love that. I thought, what an amazing book to look back on. So that's what I've dedicated this one to. And this is the View Corona White. And, they're all A6, and I've just kind of decorated the front. So that's what that one is. And this, I'm so excited by this book. This is bank paper, which I've never used before and am really, really liking. And I wanted to do my version of just, it's not so much like pen and ink, like logging or tracking, but just one page dedicated to that pairing and my thoughts. So that's what this book is. It's really beautiful paper to write on. I'm going to be sad when this book finishes, and I've just remembered I have another book I need to show you, because I also am doing more of like a, is it in here? A log. Oh, that's what I did here, sorry. So the first half of this is going to be the list like that, and then where it's split down the middle, I've just written out all the pens that I have, and I'm just writing when I use it, Vinter Eggs, Peg Tangy, and the little swatch. Sorry, that's what that one's going to be. So this is probably my favorite notebook of the kind of new ones I've created. It's been such a beautiful, it was just a really enjoyable experience. I'll just do a bit of a flip through. So sometimes I have lots to say, sometimes I have a little. Sometimes I don't do a stencil at all. And you can see you are, like, it's really thin paper. You are getting the ghosting, but I'm just writing one side. And when it's lifted up, I just think it's beautiful. I'll try and see if I can lift it a bit closer. It's a really beautiful paper. And taking, even if it's just a couple of seconds, just to write about the pairing, it's just been really enjoyable. I'm so happy I've started this notebook. It's been one of my favorite things to write in. Trying to see where I think there's one more after this. Loving that at the moment. And like this one here, you know, it wasn't really working, but I've just kind of written that, and so not all the entries are perfect, but it's also then a learning curve, a learning experience for me. That pairing just didn't work. Maybe that's the last one there. That's that notebook. Really enjoying it. 2 more. This I actually haven't started. So H also gave me a good ink impressions notebook. I've seen these on Etsy. People rave about them. And I am using this purely as my ink thoughts. And then I was getting the things going. But when I am, you know, starting up my currently inked or thinking about what's going to be next, this is my brain dump of matches and things that I'm thinking of. So at the end of this notebook, this is purely just a notebook of inky thoughts. Before I do my current ink, this is the thinkings behind it. And when I do those kind of inky thought videos, this is kind of what I'm referring to. And it's just been really fun to have a notebook dedicated to that. Finally, someone on the Fountain Pen Australia Facebook group was selling some stuff secondhand. So this is the Hobonichi Checho 2022 in the A6, July, December. The dates don't so much matter. I wanted to move 30 inks out of the swatch book because it does take up quite a few pages. And so that's what this is going to be. It's 6 months. So this gives me 6 rounds of 30 inks, 30 days. I don't think I'm going to be able to do all 4 every year. So this, even if I do 2 a year, could last me 3 years. And something I missed this time round was the monthly overview. So now I thought, what an awesome thing for each month, you know, I can just start it at the 1, no matter where that is, and I'll have my monthly overview and then a page for the actual ink exploration. So that is being added to the setup. But overall, like these ones over here are, you know, I don't touch these every day, but really happy to have them in my collection. And then, I mean, I wish I could touch this one every day and just swatch my life away. But these ones are definitely used more often. And it's taken me a while to find the right setup, but I think I finally have it now. And I'm really enjoying it, and it's really working for me. It took me a long time to try out the Traveler's Notebooks, but I think I'm very much converted. So that's it. Really happy. You know, it's one of these things that we all do. Hey, people who love journaling and notebooks and planners, we have a system. It works amazing for us. And so then you go, okay, might as well change it. But that is also, I guess, part of the joy. But at the moment, I feel really great with this. I still have my Stalogy basics, my chunky ones that I'm doing as like memory journals for my kids. I'm planning for that to, you know, take a few years to fill up. So they're in the background there as well. But yeah, this is it, guys. Have you guys changed your setup recently? I feel like maybe this sets me up for the second half of the year, and then maybe I rethink it going into 2024. But at the moment, I'm super happy. And so I just wanted to share that update. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you could hit like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.